It's the Daily Comedy News with your host, Mark Pires. Join us for breaking headlines and all kinds of comedy shenanigans. Brought to you by The Beat Seat.
Welcome, my friends, to the longest running daily variety show on the planet, the MarkinsPires show. We're here 1,906 days in a row today. Stick around with me for about an hour. We're going to play some music. I have a brand new song I'm going to be premiering on X, Rumble, and YouTube. If you head over, hit the link, subscribe, turn on all notifications. That's the most important detail. I looked in the back end. Not many people have turned on all notifications as well as subscribe. They subscribe, but that doesn't mean anything. They won't let you know about the show unless you also hit that bell. So please do that. And remember, we're here every morning at 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a show trying to connect us. There's plenty of negativity on TikTok, on YouTube, everywhere. I'm the only positivity platform that wants to bring us together by not talking about politics. There's no politics at all in my news. This is just comedy news. We scroll the breaking news, we find out what's going on in the world, and we just make comedy out of it. So if you want, you can see the news stories over my shoulder on green screen, as you see in my background here in TikTok. And remember, it's morning news and nighttime entertainment. We play tons of music here. I invented the only drum in the world for guitar players. This show is actually sponsored by that invention. It's called the Beat Seat. The Beat Seat is the only full body drum on earth. You can play with your hands and feet at the same time. It's comfortable to sit on. It's the only drum designed for guitar players. It's a perfect seat for guitar players. And it's also an extremely powerful sensory therapy drum for anyone with a special need. So if you know anybody with autism, let them know about the Beat Seat. Unlimited tones, 4 playable panels, 2 snares, sounds like a drum kit, and it gives you unlimited vibrational effect for someone with autism or someone with Down syndrome. It will lead you down a rabbit hole of enjoyment. It sounds like a drum kit in a box. Check it out at beatseat.rocks. You see me playing it every single day of the year. And I'm actually going to be premiering, world premiere of a brand new song no one's ever heard before. It's called I'm Flying. It is ridiculous. The guitar playing here, I'm just going to be dropping all this stuff over TikTok and everywhere for like 20 seconds or 1 minute clips. The guitar playing is ridiculous. If you guys like Stevie Ray Vaughan, if you like B.B. King, that type of vibe, head over to YouTube because this is probably one of the sickest guitar performances you're ever going to see, from me at least. And I don't know what I do. I never took a guitar lesson in my life. I just sit here and I allow the moment to take place, and I hear things in my head, and now I'm able to play what I hear in my head, which is ridiculous. My whole life, as a musician, I was always hearing stuff I couldn't do. I'm like, how do I do that? And now I just hear it and I'm like, brrr, and it's like, what the is that? And I listen back now and I'm like, how did I do that? And it's just, I'm hearing these things now that I'm just like, oh yeah. I never knew. I still don't know what notes I'm playing, but still, this is what happens with this. We get this moment taking place that's filled with energy. It's filled with life. And I've been living in it for 1,906 days in a row, so welcome. Welcome to the MarkinsPires show. Thank you for the love over here, Mi-Ling. You are amazing. Mi-Ling, you're awesome. Please head over to the YouTube channel. We're about to get a woo-hoo. We have Matt Zabrowski in the studio here with us every day, 1,906 days in a row. He hits us with a woo-hoo to start the day. You'll see what I mean. Zabrowski. I'm going to sit here and be quiet and just wait for the woo-hoo. I'll close my eyes, actually. Woo-hoo! Zabrowski, you did it again. Guys, every day, you start your day with a woo-hoo, some comedy news, some powerful original music, and just a place to connect. A place where we could forget about everything else for just a few minutes, find some cool people in the chat like Barella, and we're just getting into it. So I really want to broadcast and premiere this brand new song for you guys. I would like to get some people here before doing that instead of just phantomly throwing it out there. So if you could head over to YouTube, head over to Rumble, head over to X, subscribe while you're there, and just be there when this plays because you're going to see it on the screen. TikTok, I'm going to have to bounce out because you're going to just hear it and you're not going to like that. You're going to want to see it. So at some point I'll stop the feed here and just go right to the song. So maybe what I'll do for a moment here is one quick comedy news story while we wait for some people to kick in and arrive, because I definitely want to make sure some of you see this. This is a crazy, crazy song. I got 209 songs on iTunes. If you do like my music, you can go and support me and pick up a song or an album. 16 albums. It's kind of crazy. We're putting out number 17 soon, though, so don't get fresh. Here we go. News of the day. Joanne, I'm on the screen double. I don't know why you're doing that to me. Thank you, Joanne. Window capture. Here we go. So, news of the day. This is how it works. If you're here on TikTok, like I see me laying, you're awesome. Thank you so much for the love over here. On YouTube, on X, on Rumble, Facebook, DLive, Twitch, you'll see this news story is right over my shoulder. And so as I scroll, you're going to see the news. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have a laugh. Hold on a minute. I just have to fix this. I like to have a perfect green screen when we're doing these things. I want it to be super clean, always. And Joanne's back there. You get a look at her wheezy body, right? Fritz, how are you, my friend? Guys, YouTube it. If you want to see these stories, green screen, you can read along with me. Here we go. Cleveland businessman Bernie Moreno wins Senate race. Good, it's politics. We're not doing it. Here we go. Dirty Dozen 2024 list of foods with most pesticides. This we got to get into. Guys, we're always trying to find ways to keep ourselves healthy, especially when we're dealing with so many toxic foods out there. I did a piece of content about a year and a half ago where I walked through the aisles at a food store just looking at the back of at the ingredients, and it went kind of viral on Facebook and a few other, I think it was mostly on Facebook. TikTok didn't really do much with it. But let's check this out. How about this? Blueberries and strawberries, again on the Dirty Dozen list. Let's just see what they're saying. Approximately 95% of non-organic strawberries, leafy greens such as spinach, kale, collard, and mustard greens, grapes, peaches, and pears tested by the United States government contain detectable levels of pesticides. So let's see how much. Nectarines, apples, bell and hot peppers, cherries, blueberries, green beans. How many different things are we going to name? Can we just say they just went through the entire, like food store and they're like, let's test this one. 12 most contaminated samples of produce. It's dubbed the Dirty Dozen. We're getting into it, guys. The Environmental Working Group, it's a health advocacy organization, produced an annual report. They do this every year, guys, since 2004. Kind of cool. Pesticides, because we want to know. Like, they don't tell us what they're doing to destroy our bodies and our lives. I don't want to get too deep into it, but they make you sick, so you need the thing that they make so they can make money. So you could think you're getting better, but then you really get sick with other things so they can give you something for that too. That's really what's going on here. Farm workers who are exposed to pesticides are at the highest risk. A 2022 meta-analysis found workers exposed to pesticides were nearly 5 times as likely to have DNA changes. Gosh, you have DNA damage, and they found children exposed at any age showed poorer neurodevelopment from infancy to adolescence. This is scary stuff. So here's what I'm really worried about. Our children, we think we're feeding them fruit. Oh, good. Sally, let me give you some pears and some cherries and some apples. And then all of a sudden, neurodevelopment issues from infancy to adolescence. Oh, but it's not all bad news, they say. Avocados, sweet corn, pineapples, onions, and papayas led the Clean 15. There's a Clean 15 list, guys. We'll go to that one next. It's conventionally grown produce with the least amount of trace pesticides. Nearly 65% of fruits and veggies had no detectable pesticide residues, according to the report. Rounding out the Clean 15 were frozen sweet peas, asparagus, honeydew melons, kiwis, cabbage, watermelons, mushrooms, mangoes, sweet potatoes, and carrots, people. You're going to go and get more baby carrots now. You're like, I'm eating carrots. They're part of the Clean 15. Each year, the rotating list of domestic and imported produce is tested by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. And the staffers at the USDA pesticide data program, they wash, peel, and scrub fruits and vegetables as consumers would, while workers in the FDA only brush dirt off the produce. The fruit and the vegetables are tested for more than 250 pesticides, and results are posted online. We're going to hit that as well, guys. If you want to see all this stuff, YouTube, X, or Rumble, it's right over my shoulder. This is the comedy news. We scroll it. We also hit you with actual news, but no politics, all right? We have enough of that. We're not doing it here, all right? And EWG, remember that company that does this. They examined testing data on 47,510 samples, 46 non-organic fruits and vegetables, and a majority of testing from the USDA. The analysis found traces of 254 pesticides in all fruits. 209 of those chemicals are produce in the dirty dozens list. Guys, we find what ends up on the list versus others on how it reflects the food vegetables are grown, etc. Avocados, for example, aren't pesticide intensive, while strawberries grow very close to the ground and have lots of pests. According to about 70% of the non-organic produce tested have pesticide levels within a legal limit. What is the legal limit, and why is there a legal limit? There should be no pesticides on fruit. Just go and do it in like a facility or something. You know, you're doing everything else genetically, but just make the inside the house. You build a big facility and you just strawberry it, you know, and they're coming in with the freshest strawberries. The dose makes the poison, not its presence or its absence, and that dose determines the potential for harm. So guys, I don't know how you gauge how much pesticide you have on your fruit, but how the heck do you clean it? Is there a way, or is it inside the fruit? The herbicide was linked to thyroid concerns for years, significant risks to health. Okay, yeah, we know that. Chlorpyrifos, a pesticide linked to brain damage in children and fetuses. Oh my goodness, guys, this is not good stuff. Like, okay, look, you don't want to lose your produce, but you're killing people. Like, brain damaged. Oh. When this report came out, it's like getting stabbed a little bit because we're working so hard to put nice, healthy fruit out. Are you? And the implication of the Dirty Dozen list is that it's unhealthy, Clemens said. It's like doing something kind for somebody and then having them turn around and call you some sort of monster. Well, because you're trying to freaking get one more strawberry and then someone's dying because of that strawberry, Clement. The report may scare people away from eating fruits and vegetables they need, said Neil Nagata. We don't need pesticide-ridden fruits. Am I wrong? Do we need it? Do you guys think we need pesticide-ridden fruits? Like, I'm thinking we don't. Helen Gale Townsend's in the house. Hilly Billy's in the house. I got Bobby Ribb here. Barella. Deborah Mathis. Guys, we're playing a brand new song right after this news story. I was waiting for you guys to get here before I played it. It was worth the wait. So, every time the report comes out, there's a scare on imported strawberries. We see a sales drop-off, Nagata said. It's not as if we're doing something that is wrong or incorrect. We're actually producing very healthy, safe food. You know, except for the pesticide thing that we have to put on it in order to get more and not have, you know, anything eat the produce. Like, here's the thing. We put something on it so, like, animals go by and like, I'd never eat that fucking thing, you know? And then we give it to you. Like, we think that's good. We're just thinking, like, if you guys don't want these strawberries right here, you know, we're just going to wrap it with pesticides. So, like, when the mice and, like, all different rodents come walking by this strawberry right here, this one, they're going to be like, oh, that's disgusting. I'd never eat it. I wouldn't even feed this to my enemy. That's what the rat and, you know, they're saying it. And then, you want? Here you go. Put it on Sally's plate there for you. Cut it up. Wash them? No, you don't have to wash them. You can just put them right out. Actually, the pesticide works as like a water, you know, so you kind of want them wet a little. Sometimes you're like, I like my fruit wet. Just do the pesticide. You go on it. It turns back into water. The rats are walking by it, not even interested. The deer run. Ugh, this is disgusting fruit. I'd never eat this fruit. If I was dying and I was like, I'd eat fruit, I'd be like, not eating that fruit. You guys want it? Here you go. I'm going to put it on your plate. Trader Joe's. That's why it's like my wife is always like, don't get non-organic fruit. And I'm like, why? What's the big deal? It tastes good to me. They're feeding me pesticides. They're feeding you pesticides. The deer, the rats, the dogs. You know, sometimes dogs like to eat fruit. They're there. They're like the hound dogs. They're walking the property, making sure there's, you know, they're keeping the fray, you know, away. And then they're like, I don't even go near the strawberry field. Strawberry fields never, right? Because they're killing people, guys, with the pesticides. YouTube, you want to see this link. Anyway, guys, it's important for people to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. If you could try to get them without the pesticides, I suggest, you may want to look into that one. I know it's like 70 times more. Like, it's so crazy. I'll just give you this is a little side note, okay? The organic thing is good when you're eating food. But when it comes to other things, like people have all these organic products, all these organic services, if you're living through something, call the organic guy, see how much more it is, you know what I mean? But if you're like in between, I'm a realtor. And for example, when someone's got to go and do work or do something, they'll call an organic guy in and it's like, hey, I got a quote. I'm like, yeah, it's 70 times more than what a normal guy would charge because they're doing the organic thing. And if you're not living in that house yet, and it's a thing that you're closing on and then you have a couple weeks before moving in, this is just an example, you're good. You're good. You know what I mean? You don't need the organic guy. The organic guy is for when you're living there. You got to go put your head on the pillow. You go to work, you come back, you put your head in the pillow again that night. Then you use the organic guy. There's something special about your family being in a house, living it through something. But when you're not living through something, you do the cheapest and most effective way possible, professionally done, and you save the money and the wrap. It's done. Anyway, this pesticides, right, guys? It's important for people to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Well, can you maybe not just encase it with a layer of pesticide? I'm just throwing that one out there, you can even see this. Look at that strawberry. This is not normal. That's white on the outside of the strawberry from the pesticide. You guys, well, here you go. The farmer goes out there with a freaking mask on. For weeks, he's walking around with masks, and it's not because of the cove. He's doing it 6 feet from the strawberries with the mask. That's how serious it is. You guys want? Here you go. Pesticide-ridden fruit. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Here, you guys want some fruit? Here you go. I just had to take my mask off, my gas mask from the 30s, the one that keeps, literally, nothing gets in. Organic produce is not more nutritious. What in the freaking heck? Organic produce is not more nutritious? The studies have found that the levels of pesticide in the urine of adults and children can drop up to 95% after a switch to an organic diet. Guys, right? Get rid of the pesticides. Farmer Bob out there. Sally, I don't know why everybody's Sally today. Sally, spray some freaking pesticide on that group over there. I see that the deer are eyeing it. You go back there 6 hours later, the deer are 7 miles away. Never coming back. Some people have like deer fencing. I just do the pesticide. I spray the pesticide on my fruit. And then, you guys want? Freaking Elgato! You gotta be kidding me! El freaking Gato. Guys, TikTok, you got it. You guys missed it. I'm doing the thing. I'm feeding you. You want El Gato? Here you go. And you didn't see any of it. It's times like this, Joanne, where you really wish you were an inanimate object. I really wish you were really something. And like you could just be like, I'd be like, what are you saying, Joanne? I can't understand you over the wheeze. All right. Anyway, these people are saying you need more fruit and veggies. But then they want to spray the freaking hell out of it with pesticides. I don't know why when I tell these crazy comedy stories, I visualize everything. I'm a visual comedian. Like I'm visualizing a hound dog like sniffing the property, and all of a sudden he stops in his tracks and he looks, he's like, that's the strawberry fields. I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's dangerous. I don't eat that fruit. Sally, put on her plate. No wash necessary. Not here at Clement's farm. At Clement's Farm, we spray extra pesticide on your fruit, you know? You all need it. You need it. Organic produce is not more nutritious. We already discussed how it's not more nutritious, which is baffling to me. 4 out of 5 frequently found pesticides on the dirty dozen list were fungicides. These are found in particularly high concentrations. 2 fungicides, fluoxetine and permanexnirmishniv, had the highest concentration on the dirty dozen list of any other pesticide, according to the report. Fludioxanil, fludionuxanil, fludioxanil, fludioxanil. Isn't it X-ja? And when you're talking about in the middle, fludioxanil was found in 90% of peaches and nearly 30% of the dirty dozen samples. Guys, peaches, stay the fuck away from them. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, that peach looks good. No. Did you get it from Clement Farm? I'm sorry. You're going to want to leave that one for the deer. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot the deer won't eat it either, you know. But remember Clement. Guys, organic fruit? No, we don't do that here at Clement. You know, we spray extra pesticide. And then we can't be called monsters. We're providing a good product, you know, that nothing will eat except for human beings because they have no idea. Fungicides are often applied after harvest to keep produce and mold free on its way to the market. That's likely why concentrations were so high on some samples. Guys, are you sending out them packages? No, make sure you throw a couple extra crates on top. Just throw some fungicide on top of it. You know, everybody's doing it. They're showing up with fungicide. This tastes disgusting. That's just the fungicide. You know, once you get through that, it still tastes disgusting. You still got that fungicide on the back of your tongue. Anyway, fludioxanil creates a waxy coating on the fruit and vegetable that studies find is difficult to wash away. You know, so allow your innards to deal with it, you know. Fludioxanil is safe at regulated levels. What is regulated? FDA regulates all these things, and they put these figures out there like, well, this is safe. Everything's made up. They have no idea what's bad for humans. They have no idea. Well, we think that we should just say anything less than. Anything less than what? Less than this. Well, who made up that number? Well, we just decided, you know, based on what we were seeing out there, we're like, well, everything's over here, and like that guy died over there, so like maybe we should say that like this is good. Yeah, that sounds good. You know, and then for like 60 years they do that until they find out that was way off. Then they have to restructure. It's a lot of what happens out there. I think my phone's not charging for some reason. Did that work? No. Let me just do this because my phone will die and TikTok will lose the feed. All right, there we go. So, Primitive Everfirm. I don't know what this is, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's just read the last line. Let's get out of this story. I want to play this song for you. Gosh almighty. Cleaning fruits and vegetables before eating does reduce pesticide levels, but not washing, no washing method is 100% effective for removing all pesticide. What? No washing method is 100% effective. So no matter what you do, you got to peel off the first quarter inch of the fruit. Get rid of the skin, go quarter inch down into the actual, like, you know, the flesh, down into it. Peel it out. Throw that out the freaking window, all right? The dogs are running. No one's going near it. The rats, again, scurrying away. You want to get rid of your rats? You got rats in your house? Just throw the fruit out there that you got from the food store. After you peel off that first quarter inch, you know, layer, 3/8 of an inch, out into it's there. You go out there 3 years later, it's rotting on the side of your house. No one went near it. There's a hole in the surface of the earth. It's on its way towards China. Guys, the science, you know. Sometimes I gotta hit you with it. Bobby rib, that's probably where it's going. Pretty soon the fruit will have fentanyl in it. And they're gonna be bringing it across the border. And they're like, did you bring that dangerous substance, fentanyl, across the border? Like, nah, man, I brought the the dangerous fruit. And they got like peaches and they got strawberries and they're just boosted out, with the fentanyl, but also with the pesticides, And they're like, you want fruit? Oh, goodness. I got to look at that, Helen. I'll have to take a look at that one about Trey. I haven't seen that. But guys, what do you think about this pesticide thing? Right? People are dying in the streets. Not really. But they're getting sick with things. Lots of different things popping up these days. And then you're all of a sudden going to the doc. Oh, we got something for that. Oh, this is a cure. Can you get me fixed with it? No. But you'll have a better life than you did before you came in, when you were like, I got this issue. We got something for that, That's what they do. And they'll just keep giving you the thing, whatever it is that keeps that cash register cha-chinging, and you still in pain and feeling like you need something else. Strawberry fields never. Remember, guys, you don't ever want to eat a strawberry again. You heard that here first on the MarkinsPires show. Sometimes you get it right. Sometimes you get it right. All right, I think I'm going to play you guys this song now. I really would love to get a lot of people to see this song because it is very special. It's some of the greatest guitar playing I think I've ever put out on a song. Although most of the songs lately have had pieces in them that are like, what the hell? But this one's like a little next level. It's just a little bit of a next level type tune. I may be building it up too much because there's definitely about 3 or 4 edits in there that I have to fix. Like I just quickly went through it. I'm like, I got to fix that. A few different transitions. This is basically comp recordings. If anybody understands the recording process, I record a 35-minute jam and I flush out every idea. And I loop the entire thing live in the moment. Starts with the guitar, then bass, and then steel drums sometimes. I did the trumpets on this one, and then we just keep adding. And then all of a sudden, I have a bass. It's like I have a band behind me. And then I start singing lyrics. They just fly out. And sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. I don't know. But I seem to mostly put almost all of them right out onto the recordings. When I do cut back, I don't get rid of the lyrics usually. I just get rid of a ton of guitar playing because I can't put it all on there. I can't have 15-minute songs, 20-minute songs every single time. So sometimes they are. Like that song we played last night, It's Gotta Still Be Long. It's such a good song. I was realizing that. But this one right here, it's 11 minutes and change, guys. But it is an epic journey. And just so you know, the reason why it's that long is the intro is pretty long because I couldn't drop any of this guitar playing. It was just so melodic and relaxing. And all this music's at 432 hertz, which, believe it or not, there's a benefit to 432 hertz. They call it the solfeggio. It is the God frequency, they call it sometimes, because it has the most remarkable effect on water. When you watch the vibration of 432 on water, it looks like a snowflake. It's stunning. When you look at 440 on water, it looks like disturbed, like someone hit the water right down the middle, and it's just like rippling in a weird way, and like it looks chaotic. And I realized that all of the music you hear is at 440. It's all chaotic. It's meant to kind of mess your mind up, even though you're like, I like that song. There's something within that frequency that's not good for you. But every day of the year, I've been writing songs here for 5 years in a row every day, and they're all at 432 hertz. So whatever you hear is coming at you with the solfeggio and with total passion and authenticity. I mean, these are the moments taking place. I don't have a script. I don't have a song. And then we have a song. So that only happens when you are totally in to that moment. So without further ado, I'm going to play you this, and hopefully you guys can share it. Let people know it's about 30 minutes into the show. So this is Flying High.
above the clouds, man. Looking down, there's nothing that can stop your happiness from growing. So fly. From the bird's eye, taking the day, watch the sunlight. So take a page out of the book, yeah. The directions, line by line, you get to the end, my friend. Oh, yeah, you're flying. Yeah, you're flying. Feel the wind blow through your wings, yeah, you're flying. You're flying. Yeah, you're flying. Can't come down, yeah. You're up there forever. That's right, you're flying. Yeah, you're flying. Don't need no plane, no. I'll use my wings and go. I'm gonna fly high above all the negativity this world's been bringing. I'm flying. Never coming down, no. Gonna stay way up above it all, yeah, yeah. Where I'm flying. Won't you fly with me? Get away from it all. Well, I'm flying, yeah, I'm flying high, never coming down, no, I'm flying. Yeah, I'm flying, flying high, yeah, never coming down, I'll tell you why, I can see the world from a better view. I'm flying. Flying. I'm flying. You're flying. Oh, I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm flying, yeah, flying. I never coming down, no. Stand up here forever if I can. I'm flying.
Well, well, well. It looks like we have a new song. Don't know if it's any good. Think it needs some editing. But for the most part, that song is fire. There's a couple guitar parts I don't know what the hell I did. But I liked it. And I just want to drop them all. So guys, just so you know, 21 minutes from now, there's a replay on the MarkinsPires TV channel. I am trying to see if we can get us over 1,000 over there and maybe monetize that channel, because I'm screwed here on the MarkinsPires channel. They solidified that yesterday and they said, yeah, no, you're harmful. So I went and appealed it again and they're like, we already told you you're harmful. I was like, okay. And they said, you can erase videos, and in May I can try to go back and I could update thumbnails, metadata, tags, and my content, go through and erase stuff. I'm like, 4,400 pieces of content. Fuck you, I'm not doing it. I'm just not gonna be monetized here, clearly. So we have to find a way for me to make some money doing this, or else I can't do this my entire life, unfortunately. I wish I could. But we are having fun, I'll tell you that. At least I am. Writing songs and having a great time with the news. I mean, that news story was freaking awesome earlier, even though, you know, the organic fruit thing. I got to drop one for you. Trish Killian, how are you? I'm going to quickly play you guys something else here. Good to see you, Trish. I'm so happy you're here. Before we wrap this up. This song right here is, oh, that one we listened to yesterday is so good. All right, we're gonna pop this one on. This is called You Make the Call. Hope you enjoy it. This song is available on iTunes.
A page out of the book. Yeah, it's blank. You need to come up with the language. Yeah, the storyline. Oh, you can take it wherever you wanna go. All you got to do is get in the car and go. You make the call. Fight in the dragon's lair. It's a trip to heaven and back. You can make it all what you like. Yes, you're the creator. Winter, spring, summer, fall. You make the call. Winter, spring, summer, you're the creator. What you wanna do? Winter, spring, summer, fall. Take form, take flight all night. Yeah, you don't have to come down, no. You're up in the clouds. You're touching the hand of God. Michelangelo could never paint it anymore magnificently, but you're living it, can't you see? You're connected to it all. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, spring, summer, fall. Oh, you make the call. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Yeah. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Make the call. Winter, spring, summer, fall.
Oh, you freaking gato! Winter, spring, summer, or fall. You make the call. That is a really awesome song. It is on iTunes. You can listen to it anytime. You can support a brother, pick up a song or an album on iTunes. There are 16 albums, and we have another one coming out soon with lots of these songs you've been hearing lately and hearing me write lately. So we just want to share this with you in about 10 minutes, 12 minutes. This is premiering on the MarkinsPires TV channel. It's the story about the lady who was throwing a Christmas tree and lost her massive windfall of a settlement for a bad back. And it's probably, I think it's a very funny story. I don't remember exactly. I just remember this lady throwing a tree was silly and funny, and we found a bunch of comedy out of it. So watch with me if you can. We're trying to build that channel out. We're going to blow this one out of the water. We are up to 14,715 subscribers on this channel. But unless people start figuring out a way to find other channels, I'm not sure what we could do, but we have to start building out other channels. Just because this channel is a dead channel. It's been dead. Getting it to 14,715 is just because I've been live for 1,900 days in a row. I should have 0 because they really don't want anybody to find it because I'm harmful. I'm harmful. I even went back to later. I was like, they clearly didn't review my channel. Like, you guys are looking at stuff from 4 years ago, and you're policing content from 4 years ago and saying that a channel's harmful from stuff from 4 years ago. Look at what I'm creating today. Look at what I've been creating for the last 6 months here. Oh no, we reviewed your channel. We did it with AI and a human review, and this decision is final. You mother, is you kidding me? So anyway, we're done here on this channel, obviously. I'm going to keep going live and dropping content here, but I don't know if I even should do that because, in a way, they're kind of stealing from me. And not in a way, they are stealing from me. because everything they make for my content going forward is going to just be, it's all my work, and they're stealing. You know, if we blow it up somewhere else and millions of people find all this content, YouTube is making money from my content. That's pretty messed up. And I can't make money on my own content. That's pretty messed up. I almost want to download it all and say, F these a-holes. But I'm going to continue on, soldier on. We're 1906 days in to 4 amazing people. 1906 days in. YouTube. You're so awesome. So cool. But I also, let me see. Twitch, and someone's on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. Thank you for being here. At least someone on Twitch has found the feed there too. Guys, we are, I guess, just a few minutes away. I gave you the link there. That is to the piece of comedy. The story at the front here about the organic fruit was very funny. I'm going to drop that. I think that was pretty, there was some great stuff there about these people trying to just pass us along their dirty fruit and say that it's something good for us. And then that song, like I said, that was, I think, worth a watch. Especially some of those moments are powerful. Lyrics are solid too. There's some good solid lyrics there. I mean, everything's written live, so you never know what you're going to get. But I like them. Anyway, I guess what we should do at this point is say a good morning, you know, to you guys. And then I'll be back. Try to see if I can get out earlier. I can't do this late nights.
Mark Pires! Join us for breaking headlines.
Need more sleep. Just better for my health, for your health. We all need more sleep. Where's my feed here? Where's my feed? I'll probably be dropping something, a few different platforms today on the other ones too. So if you guys are subscribed like Helen is, you should probably see a notification go out. Helen Gale, Trish Killian, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. And for, you know, doing what you can to leave comments and stuff and be a part of the show. It means a lot. So, 22 so far, guys. 22. Maybe more people will see this. I think that song is great. It should be seen. But that comedy news story was pretty funny. Anyway, I guess I will see you guys later today. More content to come in. Comedy news in 8 minutes. Hope to see you there. And yesterday's comedy was pretty funny too, except my volume was down for 40 minutes. I'm trying to see if I can fix that because that news story was so funny. And it's like you could barely hear me. Oh, goodness. All right, so I will see you guys a little bit later on. Thank you so much for being here. Joanne, do you want to say goodbye? Joanne, don't hear you. She'll never learn. You got learn to stop teasing. Got to go away.